Guys, welcome back, and today I'll be doing a deck profile / combo for Labrynth post Agov. So let's get started.
Breaker Zero Day.
Oh!
Proxy F and
Oh!
Abyss Hack. Oh my. Okay, Destiny Hero Celestial. Oh
my god! So for the monsters, I would definitely play 2 Butler, but it's a little bit expensive and a little bit hard to find. We were lucky to find this because at the sneak peek, we bought like 5 packs and we pulled a King Sarcophagus, so we were able to trade it, which was a really good deal for the Butler. I think he was just being nice, but that was very nice of him. So 2 Butlers, but 1 at the moment. 1 Ku Clock, and the same 3 Stowy, 3 Shandrag. Now, I am not that smart, so I did play 2 or 3 Ku Clock last, or the deck profile before that, but it's because I thought like you could activate, if you send Ku Clock, then you could activate the set trap even though there's no Labrynth monster on field. I didn't know that, so now I'm playing 1 because it's not really that good to have when going first or second, but it's still pretty good with the new combo I'm about to show you at the end. 3 Ariana, nothing changed here. 1 Lovely, 2 Lady. Here, let me do this real quick. I'll definitely play 3 Lady because it's always good to have going first, even second, because you could like go Stowy effect or like Shandrag or Furniture, especially some Lady, and now you have a really big body, and it's really good too. 1 Lovely, 2 Lady, and 3 Ariana. It's pretty good. Nothing too different here. Now, 1 Ariana. Ariana is really good because in the long run, it's, even though the cost is to send a normal trap, but Lovely can set it back. You have all these other things, and it's actually not that bad if you send the welcome. You can have kind of like it coming back and have like, it's pretty good because you normally send Ariana, and if you have welcome, you can normally send Ariana, send welcome, especially on Lovely. The combo is in the welcome will come back when you have a big welcome. It's really good. And only 1 is good because you don't always want to see it. Now here's the difference. 3 Heavenly Prison. This Heavenly Prison is very good. 1, it protects all the traps on field. That's important because against Unchained, they can't pop their own cards. So it's really good. And if you're against the mirror match, then when you special summon it, because of what they activate their traps, like even on their turn, then you can go ahead and set 1 from deck, which really changes a lot of things, including the side deck. Because with the side deck, you normally play like 3 of something, 3 something, 3 floodgate something, but now you have a lot of resources because of the Heavenly Prison. So you can play 1 of like a spell or trap, and when you activate a normal trap like a welcome or big welcome, then while you have it revealed, you can special summon a big body, and you can set the sided in spell or trap. So you don't always have to play 3, so you have a lot of space, and it's really good for protection and a lot of other things too, which is why I recommend 3. 2 Droll. I did play 3, but I would rather see the Heavenly Prison than the Droll, because Droll was able to only stop your opponent, but it doesn't help you. It only stops them. So if you go to Heavenly Prison, it not only because of what they do against Unchained, they can't do their thing. If you go against the Mirror, then they also help you. And Heavenly Prison also a really good body too, which is pretty cool. Now for the traps. 3 big, 3 welcome. Oh, hold up. 3 big, 3 welcome. Nothing changed here. It's always good to have, especially with the Butler and the Ariana. Then you're able to go ahead and, send 1 and get it back. And then Butler, you can just discard it and set, which is pretty good. Definitely recommend 3 of each. Big welcome is also really good too. And yep. Here, let me do this. Now you have 3 skill drain. I think I put this in last time, but it's always good. You could even take out 1 because it's searchable with the Heavenly Prison, but I do recommend 3, which is always good. Almost everybody at locals really hate this card and the floodgates. Now here's a little bit different. 2 Imperm. Imperm is good, but it's, especially with the new format, there's a lot of combo decks like Vanadium and even some other decks like Lord Evil the Snake Eye or something. That deck is rarely affected by Imperm. You Imperm 1 card, but they still have like a billion engine, And even with going in the mirror match against Labrynth, if they have like one Ariane as in like 4 like big welcome and some other things, then it won't really affect them if you go ahead and go imperm only on the Ariane. That's why it's 2 is good, but I would maybe I'll try fitting the third one in, but it's not as too good in the format. Now for the traps, this is a little bit different because we have the Ariane and the Butler, so I play a little bit different traps. Punishment, Epi, Prison, Switch Point, I get to that. Tears, these are all really good. These are really solid. The punishment is good for Exo Sisters, because if they go ahead and go to Spirit, like normal summon Spirit, get another Spirit, normal the other Spirit, punishment on that, you break both of them. So they can't XE summon. And if they have 2 monsters on field by XE, punishment. If they already XEs, punishment. Epidemics is good for almost every single deck in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Because unless you're playing against Super Heavy Samurai, this is really good. As Dragon Prison, it's really good again, it's Unchained. Because not only do you not destroy them, but it's really good because you get rid of the resources too. Switch Point. If you don't know about this card, you should play it. Switch Point, basically, they must control 3 or more monsters. You can, when you activate this, you target 1 monster they control. Or you choose. Sorry, you don't target, you choose. So when you choose it, then either they send the targeted card they control to the graveyard, doesn't destroy, doesn't target, or they send every single other card they control to the grave. Now, this is really all other monsters. Sorry, this is really good. This is basically the sphere mode for the deck. It's searchable, doesn't target, doesn't destroy, and it's really good because it's just in the post Agov, and I saw this when it came out. I thought it was really good and belongs in the Labrynth. Terrace is the same, good against Unchained 2. Also doesn't destroy, but it does target, but good against some other things. And now I did not go to spells. Let's do that. Now nothing changed here. Actually, one thing did change. I took out the Lightning Storm just because you only have 1, and if you're probably gonna draw it in the long run, which is not what you want. You always want it to go first. I mean, going second. So that's why I took it out. Because if I would play it, I'd play 3. I mean 2, because semi-limited. So I took it out because, you know, it's not that good in the long run, and you only have 1. It's not worth it. Labrynth, nothing changed here. It's pretty good. And now, these are pretty good. Extrav is okay, but, you know, nothing too different. So, moving on to the extra deck. For the extra deck, if you guys can already see, it's a little bit different, but not as different. But there's a really good combo I want to show with the zombie vampire. It's really amazing that I just found out about it now. 1 zombie vampire, I would definitely play 3, but, you know, a little bit, you know, extra deck. 3 Lord, 3 Muckcracker. Muckcracker is really good, and it goes with the combo I'm about to show you. It's like really amazing because if you already have Ariana on field, and you already used this effect from like last turn, you can go ahead and like, you know, link like let's say Lovely or something with the Ariana, especially Muckcracker discard, especially from the Ariana. Then you get the search, which is pretty amazing. 1 Masquerina, it's really good. I would play, you know, 2 or 3, but you know, the space, and cause I might replace it with the SP, but still it's pretty good. 1, how do you pronounce this? Bucephalus, 1 Griffin, 1 Diark, 1 Anima, 1 Unchained. Unchained's not part of this. I was just too lazy to take it out because I was kind of experimenting with the Unchained package, but I didn't have all the cards, so it wasn't even worth it. I was just too lazy to take it out. 2 Entis, 1 Equistity, 1 Skull Knight, 1 Garura. Pretty standard. This can destroy 1. This is super poly target. These pop, draw. You can super poly targets 2. These, like, if they don't respect their zones, dark, you know, they're all dark. Griffin is with the combo. So these are like all part. This is almost like a combo deck with the combo I'm about to show you. But yeah, so Bucephalus will send the Garura, and it's all pretty standard. So I'll go ahead and to the side deck now. So let's get with the side deck. With the side deck, here's something new here, because, you know, I'm playing the Lord of the Heavenly Prison, so these are all searchable. So 1 Herald of the Abyss, Change of Heart, 3 Super Poly, pretty good. The Change of Heart has, it's pretty good, because it forces either they negate it with the Baron, or you can bait out the Baron and then use it to take with the Change of Heart and then pop one on their field, which is amazing. Herald of the Abyss is good for quite a lot of things. You know, it's, yeah, it's very searchable too. All these are. Now for the monsters, go ahead and go 3 Nib. I think I did put in the main, but I find that since we're playing the Heavenly Prison, you know, you win some, you lose some, and also not good against some decks in the mirror match. Let's see here. Ooh, Kashtira too, but you know, so, because, you know, Rise Heart's banned, but anyways, the 3 Nib is pretty good. 1 TCBoo, 2 Gozen. I used to put this in the main deck, but since it's searchable, I keep saying that, but, you know, they're all searchable. So these two are really good against Unchained or something. And if you're going against like Flu, literally anything other than Unchained in a lot of decks like Cash, TCBoo is really good too. D-Bear, really good. This is amazing, especially against every other deck except Link decks, including the Sun Avalon. You can even play this against them because they XC summon. But unless you are going against them, you have the 2 Daruma cannons. The reason why I don't put this in the main deck is because I'm not going to search this out unless I'm going against Rika Sun Avalon or some combo heavy Link decks. But unless I'm not, then it's not too necessary. And if I'm not going against them and I have it, it may save me like a turn. But after they just flip it all back, because unless there's some of the same turn, then that means that I must go first to, you know, be able to play these. But unless I know I'm going first, I'm not going to put these in because I'm not going to search it and they can just flip it all back up. So it's not necessary. 1 Strike is really good. It's searchable too. So kind of like, I would definitely want to play like at least 2 or 3, but you know, the space and everything. But what I definitely would do is I might just take out like, I don't know here, but I might take out a Gozen because it's searchable for the strike. But overall, this is pretty good. So going on straight to the combo, I really want to show you. So let's get started. Okay, if you can already tell, if you can already tell where this was going, you know, you kind of already see, but pretty simple here, really. Turn 0 Epidemic. You go ahead and go main phase, anything main after you do something. And then after you activate something, you kind of know what they do. Like if they activate Prosperity, you see what they reveal. And then you chain the Butler. And then now you can go Butler, effect to discard to set the Epidemic. Special summon Lady since the Butler. Activate Epidemic, chaining Lady. Lady will go ahead and set a big welcome or welcome from your deck. Then Epidemic will tribute the Lady, calling spell or trap off of what they see or what you saw. Now it's pretty simple here, standard, but Lord is this crazy. This is a 3-card combo, so you gotta be aware of that. You gotta have the resources to know that you are able to. Because unless you have like 2 other random or bad cards or dead cards in your hand, you should not be doing this combo. You should be waiting until your turn, and then you get more, like you draw one for your turn. That is very important there, because now if you do that on their turn, and then you gotta be sure. Because if you're wrong and you don't have the resources, you're dead. If you're wrong but you have the resources, then that's okay. Because at least you saw what they have for the next 3 turns. Then, you know, pretty good. And that's about it for that combo. And, yep, go on to the next one. Okay, guys, this is a 3-card combo I just found out. And I think it's really amazing. So, here, let me flip that for you. So this is how it goes. This is really amazing. So, don't blink. You're going to need Ariana, and then you can either need the Ku Clock or a Stovey, because you can switch it out and search with the Ariana, so it doesn't matter too much. Now, same thing with the Lady, you can search it out. So these 2 can be searchable. This can be a Ku Clock Stovey, Stovey Lady, or Lady Ku Clock. But for this, I'm just going to show you what it looks like if you have something like this. So you're going to go ahead and go main phase, you're going to activate. First you're going to send the Ku Clock, very important. Now you're going to go and activate Ariana effect. Ariana will search the Stovey. Now you're going to go and go Stovey effect to send itself and one card in your hand to go and set from your deck the Big Welcome. This will now trigger the Ku Clock to special summon from the graveyard. You can go and use Lady effect to special summon too. Now you can go and activate the Big Welcome, chaining the Lady because of the Ku Clock, so welcome 1, Lady 2. lady will go ahead and set the welcome from the deck. Big welcome, especially some of the lovely from the deck. And then you can return either the Ku Clock or Ariana. This one doesn't matter, so I'll just return the Ku Clock. So now you're going to go ahead and go, since I resolved, lovely 1, Stovey 2. Now Stovey was special. Lovely will pop one in their hand. Now, this is the crazy part. You go these two into my favorite card. You're going to link XC them to the zombie vampire. So this next part isn't guaranteed, but it's, probably going to happen. So you're going to detach the lovely to mill top 4 and special summon a monster from either play graveyard that was milled from. So you detach the lovely, and then you both mill. There, if you don't have any monsters, special summon one from their graveyard. If they don't have one, special summon one from you. So you can mill 1, 2, 3, 4. You're not going to special summon the Lord or whatever you milled. Now, what you can do now is going to go ahead and go the Stove and Ariana, or, either way, anything. Just link them both off for the IP. Let's see if you can see that. The IP Masquerina. Now, you're going to go ahead and link the zombie vampire and the other monster for, the Muckracker. This is really amazing, because now you can go ahead and go Muckracker effect to discard one of the cards that you just set, or you can even do Ku Clock. So you can do Ku Clock for this example, discard it with the Muckracker, and special summon back the lovely to your field. So now you can go and go lovely effect, go ahead and target the big welcome and set it to your field. Now since you milled all these other traps, you can set the epidemic on the next turn of yours or anything like that. We set the big welcome, and then now you have another hand trap or anything in there, so you can just set it too if you want. Lovely, you got special summon right here, which is very important. So now on their turn, you have a welcome, big welcome, and another hand trap, droll, imperm, whatever you want. Okay, but now this is important. Okay, so now you're locked into fiends. That's why I did this one last. So now you on their turn, since I'm kind of don't have no money, I'm gonna link them on once they do something special, summon anything like that. Going to Griffin. Now you could have kept this one in hand, but for the sake of this, let's say that you do your welcome, big welcome, everything, and then they all return back or something like that. Use them all. But if you kept this one in hand, you can go Griffin effect to discard. Let's see if I can put this down. Yeah, go Griffin effect to discard, or all you wish to come back as you discard one of that to set from your deck. You can go any of the one that was set, discard from the vampire. And you skill drain, epi, imperm, whatever you used in hand last time, whatever your hands now that you just discarded, anything like that. Important stuff. If you activate one before that, you can set that too. This is important that you keep the lovely under the Griffin so that its effect will not be negated. And now, if they try to be smart and summon over here, to the arrow that Griffin is pointed, you can go ahead and go big welcome, or something. All your other things can return it, pop it. Lovely can pop it, as you can do everything. Lady set one from deck. You can go punishment, pop 2 cards if you want to. But this is really important because this is really amazing because you now have a stack of resources in your graveyard to return to. Lovely is not negated. Everything on their field is basically negated except for one behind that. The arrow that lovely Griffin is pointing to. But everything can stop that from happening. So now you have a really good position. And that took me about a couple of quite a lot of hours to see that combo. But now with all the butler, I bet you could do that with one less resource. So that's about it for this video. I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you guys soon then. Bye-bye.
Yes. Can you tell me another story?
Okay, one upon a time, a lad met and tormented and battle him to fighting. To battle, he knew all the time fighting. Wait! He got down from fight too, look. He did, knowing king, a birdie fight, a mud